And so I want you to just settle back, shift around, get into a position that you can imagine might be as comfortable as you can right now. Shifting around, adjusting yourself. Take whatever time you need and notice how it is possible to increase your comfort right now. You can take a deep, satisfying breath in and hold it for a moment. And now let it go. And let yourself notice how good that feels to just let that breath go. And the next breath just flows in automatically on its own to just the right level. And when we breathe out, we let go, we relax. And when we breathe in, that breath comes in at just the right amount. And so in a moment, you and I will be counting from 10 down to 1. And as we count each number, I'd like you to take a deep, satisfying breath, hold it, and then let it out all the way. Not blowing it out, but just open your mouth and release the breath and let it come out on its own. As you count each number and let that breath go out, you can imagine that you feel yourself settling down, one level of comfort at a time, into a deeper and deeper experience of comfort and relaxation. Perhaps you may choose to imagine yourself going down an elevator. Perhaps you will just picture each number as you count and see it float away and disappear with the breath. Either is fine. With each number you count, just allow yourself to settle down into a deeper and deeper experience of comfort and relaxation. So that when you reach that final level, when you get to 1, you can really enjoy an experience of deep, comfortable ease. And we start 10. Breath in, hold, and release. And the number just blows away and the comfort increases. 1 level down into deeper comfort. 2. Another deep, satisfying breath in. Hold it and let it all the way out. That was the 9th breath. And the number 8 now in. Holding it, releasing it, and you may already notice yourself feeling more comfortable. Notice different parts of the body that are beginning to relax more or feeling heavier perhaps. Picturing each number as you count and then taking another deep breath. 7 in and out. Maybe noticing a deep, relaxing, restful heaviness in your forehead. Feeling it beginning to spread, perhaps, across the eyes, perhaps, across the face, into the jaw. Deep, restful, heavy. And when ready, take another deep breath, hold it, and let it go. 6. Halfway down and already beginning, perhaps, to really enjoy this opportunity to feel relaxed and comfortable, at ease. And when you are ready to feel even more comfortable, take another deep breath, hold it for a moment, let it go, and really notice the sensation. 5. Perhaps noticing that the sounds around you are sounds that become more and more a part of your experience of comfort and well-being, with nothing to bother you, nothing to disturb you as we continue. Any sounds, distractions are just what they are, something there in the background. And take another deep breath, hold it. 4, let it go. Right now, there is nothing you need to do, nothing required of you, and no one you have to please, no one else you have to take care of. Just this opportunity to feel deeply comfortable and at ease. Really let this sink in. And then, when you are ready, take another deep and satisfying breath, hold it, and let it go. 3. Allowing this opportunity to become more and more absorbed by your experience of comfort, well-being. And another breath. 2. Perhaps noticing that as your body relaxes more and more deeply, your whole body feels as if it's becoming heavier and heavier. And in a weird way, lighter and lighter, as if more and more is being let go as you're really sinking deeper and deeper into the comfort of where you are sitting. And one more deep breath. 1. The 10th level of relaxation. Notice now how deeply comfortable you are moving to, how very much at ease you can feel. And continue to stay here at this level, enjoying this for just another moment. If anything does pull your attention, one deep breath in and release can take you right back to this level, this place. Just give yourself permission to return. With every breath, breathing comfort in and discomfort out, the distractions can float away and you can wonder how you can be feeling more and more comfortable right here and now. You may be pleased, of course, but you may also be surprised that it's so much easier now to come back to this focus and simply focus on relaxation and comfort. So easy to enjoy the relaxing, peaceful comfort of each breath. So simple, so natural to attend to your breathing. Perhaps even at some point noticing that this is something that happens more and more in your daily life, that a stress or a worry or even just a distraction can be dealt with more and more by returning to the comfort of each breath, the simple, natural process of attending to your breathing. And at the same time, you can notice, almost as a side effect, that any uncomfortable feelings are for the moment drifting farther and farther away, whether those be physical feelings or emotional feelings. You might even imagine these feelings as an image, perhaps leaves on a stream flowing away, or as a fire burning on a piece of wood, the wood becoming smaller and smaller, or even as some other image floating on a log or a piece of wood on a stream. You can actually see them. I don't know what the image is, but you do. You can see details and watch the image change, perhaps floating, slowly drifting down the stream. Or if it is a fire, watching the fire burning out, or even something you've come up with on your own. Either way, the image getting smaller and smaller now, disappearing. And now maybe you can take whatever image you have of the uncomfortable sensations and imagine in your mind's eye or your mind's body lowering the image into a strong box with a secure lid. Into the box those unpleasant feelings go. And you can see yourself shutting the lid and securing it, muffling the sensations when they're not needed, and then putting this box into a second very secure box and shutting that lid. The sensations are there if you ever needed to get to them, but muffled, quiet, and putting this second box into yet a third box, shutting the lid, securing it. Nothing can get out. And then, and you can use your creativity here, imagine sending the box far, far away. Maybe deep into space, maybe across the ocean, but really picture it going away, far, far away. So much easier to ignore now. And with those sensations so far away, it is even easier to now feel the comfort of every breath, returning to the breath, the in and the out. So easy to let yourself daydream about a peaceful place. Perhaps imagining a happy time in your life, a time of laughter or smiles, or a happy time you'd like to have. Perhaps that sensation of hearing someone's voice and just letting yourself feel free right now to let your mind wander over pleasant memories and sensations. Noticing how, like the breath, if anything distracts you from those pleasant sensations, the next breath can bring you back to them, and you come back even stronger. such a pleasure to be here with nothing to bother you and nothing to disturb you, nothing you need to do right now. With every breath you take, breathing comfort in and tension or discomfort out. Just notice how naturally you feel more and more pleasant sensation. And any feeling of discomfort seems to have lessened, maybe even disappeared altogether, like some memory long forgotten, or something you have stored away but is no longer a part of your awareness, put into that storage shed on the other side of town, letting each breath take you to comfort and well-being. You know, of course, that any sensation of comfort that you now feel are sensations you have created for yourself. These sensations are within your power to create because you have done so. And they stay with you. And the thing about pleasant sensations is the more you practice them, the stronger they become. Perhaps at first being just faint echoes of the past, with practice coming stronger and easier. And they can stay with you if this would be helpful for you. They can last beyond the session, minutes, hours, days, even years. They can become a permanent part of what your mind gives to you at all times, even during the hard times. These sensations can be there for you, stepping to the background when necessary, ready to step back forward when the time is right. As natural as breathing. Any benefits from your self-hypnosis are becoming an automatic part of who you are. Give yourself a moment now as this idea continues to percolate, to grow like a quality yeast in a bread over time, helping this to become a larger and larger part of your life. It can do so in the background now, in the unconscious, as you sink deeper into comfort. You can become aware now of just how well you can feel with nothing to bother you, nothing to disturb you. It is possible for you to notice right now that even though the body provides input to the mind, it is the mind that creates sensations based on the signals from the body. And the sensations that the mind creates are always changing. They wax and wane like all natural processes. But this is not what is most important right now. What is important is this, that you are able to simply accept any sensation the mind creates just as they are. They come, they go. But you do not have to do anything about them. You can experience the sensations almost as if they were happening to someone else, perhaps. A different version of you from a distance. Just notice them with an emotional detachment for a moment. There are times when this would be handy. perhaps a curiosity about how they might change, but knowing that whatever sensations there are, they do not have to bother you. Isn't it interesting how the sensations that we experience and our emotional reactions to them are different things? The sensations we experience and our reactions to them are two different things. The sensations are one thing, our emotional reactions is another. We can experience small sensations and have large emotions about them, or experience large sensations and be detached, hardly any emotion at all. It is possible to have a calm, warm, comfortable acceptance of our sensations. They simply are what they are. And notice how calming and reassuring this situation is, this realization. It can feel physically relaxing now, a kind of letting go, not having to worry or bother anymore about these sensations, whatever they are. Freeing you up to think about the things in your life that are most important. Many people are surprised to find that it becomes easier to relax the more they practice these skills. To feel relaxed and calm no matter what is happening physically and even emotionally. One person might hear an insult and shrug and dismiss it. Another might hear an insult where none is and react. There is the input and the reaction. And isn't it nice to know that over time, with more practice, these skills become more natural. The ability to feel relaxed and calm, no matter what is happening physically or what stimulus is coming in from the world. I wonder if you will be surprised to find that you can experience this too. It might help to remember that you have the ability to take good care of your health as you need to. If there's any change in your feelings or sensations, your mind can notice this, and you will be able to take care of yourself as needed. And this can be done from a detached, calm, relaxing perspective. No matter what type of sensations you have, you really don't need to feel bothered by them. Because with any of the old feelings, you know that you don't need to do anything at all about them right now. Just calmly accept them. It is so satisfying and freeing to notice that, for some reason, all the sensations you can feel, all the feelings you notice, can become more and more a part of your experience of comfort and well-being, with nothing to bother you, nothing to disturb you. Although you can notice feelings and sensations from a distance, there are no feelings that bother you or disturb you right now. You know that any feelings of detachment and acceptance that you experience are feelings you have created for yourself. They are within your power to create, and they can stay with you, lasting beyond the session, for minutes, hours, days, even years. They can become a permanent part of what your mind gives to you, as natural as breathing. The benefits from your self-hypnosis are becoming an automatic part of who you are. And isn't it interesting that you are aware there are feelings and sensations that are very pleasant for you? It would be useful, wouldn't it, to imagine what they might be? Perhaps a feeling of warmth is most pleasant, or a sense of strength, a coolness with the cool breeze, or a relaxing heaviness. And you might wonder where in your body you are feeling the most comfort now. Take a moment to really pay attention to that part of your body and notice the feelings that the nerves there are sending to your brain. As you pay close attention to those pleasant sensations, you can notice that they are building, perhaps increasing, spreading. And as these sensations are noticed, as they build, you probably also notice that building sensation of more and more calm, peaceful, more and more relaxed. That is because you have already begun training your nervous system so that it is possible to be more aware of pleasant sensations and helpful feelings, so much more aware of pleasant sensations and helpful feelings, in fact, that it is hard to notice any other type of feeling. Noticing, just noticing, how your mind focuses more and more on these feelings of calmness, comfort, and relaxation. In fact, your nerves are sending all kinds of interesting feelings to your brain all the time, and your brain can learn to filter out some sensations and become increasingly absorbed in new, more comfortable feelings. As you pay attention to this, you can start noticing interesting feelings, feelings that are pleasant for you in areas of the body, any areas of the body that you wish to feel more comfortable now. And now you can relax further and even allow these other feelings to grow, to expand, to take up more and more of your attention so that your mind is less and less able to be aware of any other feelings. I wonder if you might be curious at just how absorbed you can become in noticing these comfortable, pleasant sensations and feelings. How good this feels. And your ability to do this is growing, becoming more and more automatic all the time. Not only that, but the more you notice these good feelings, the better you feel emotionally. Calmer and calmer. More and more hopeful and confident. You can just feel good. You know that any sense of noticing more comfortable feelings is an ability that you have because you've just done it. An ability that you are letting your mind practice even now, and more with every day. And any feelings that you are noticing that are positive can stay with you and linger beyond the session. They can last for minutes, hours, days, and even years. The more you practice, the more they can become a permanent part of what your mind gives to you, as natural as breathing. As you know, an analgesic is a powerful medicine used to help you feel more comfortable. You are now going to use your imagination to anesthetize any area that you would like to feel more comfortable. You can imagine this analgesic any way you'd like, as a feeling of warmth or coolness, or any sensation that is comfortable and perhaps a little interesting, or maybe as a color, even as a powerful liquid medicine, a salve that can be rubbed in and heal, however it feels right for you. So now imagine the areas that you would like to feel more comfortable, being completely surrounded and completely filled with a sensation of analgesia, which means good feeling, a pleasant sensation of comfort. Picture these feelings spreading through that area now. Notice how naturally, how easily the analgesic can make those areas feel curiously different, much more pleasant, and even decreasing sensations from that area, as if it were disappearing. Notice how easily you can feel those pleasant sensations just wash over everything. Notice how the analgesic sensations absorb and block out any discomfort. Such a pleasure to be able to imagine, to make real such comfort. These areas of your body feeling more and more comfortable as the anesthesia spreads. This powerful and long-lasting analgesic is doing its job. It has such positive effects. A greater comfort, a sense of calm, curiously growing confidence, and it can last for hours, and you might be even surprised, for days. As you gain more experience, as you practice, this analgesic becomes more powerful and effective, and can last for as long as you need. Your ability to use this analgesic is growing, becoming a part of who you are, stronger with each repetition of this session. You have the opportunity now to really enjoy the comfort from this analgesic, to feel comfortable and at ease, free from tension and tightness and stress and pain. So very comfortable and at ease. And of course, as you have been learning deeper and deeper, any feeling of greater comfort that you create, any ability that you have for imagining the analgesic doing its job, are abilities that you have, skills, and the more you practice, the better you will be. Any feelings and improvements that you are noticing can stay with you and linger beyond the session. They can last for minutes, hours, days, and even years after you are done. The more you practice, the more they can become a permanent part of what your mind gives you, as natural as breathing. The benefits from your self-hypnosis are becoming such an automatic part of who you are, taking less and less work, the positives flowing in faster and faster. And now, allow your whole body to relax. Allow all your muscles to go limp. Give yourself some time right now to notice how all of your muscles are relaxing, using the breath as the guide. And then we'll allow special muscle groups to relax even more, starting with the right hand. Imagine that all the muscles and tendons in the right hand relaxing now. And as it relaxes, notice any sensations that let you know the hand feels more relaxed. Perhaps a sense of warmth or heaviness, an interesting tingling sensation, limp, heavy, warm, and comfortable. And as you notice the right hand is relaxed and relaxing, allow that sensation to spread up to the wrist, forearm, elbow, and upper arm, the whole right arm becoming more and more relaxed, continuing to relax, relaxed and heavy, letting it spread now even further, all tension draining away, the whole right arm becoming more and more relaxed, heavy, all the tension draining away as the arm becomes limp, resting more and more, sinking almost in, so comfortable, so relaxed. And now allow your awareness to move to your left hand. Imagine how the left hand is becoming limp, heavy, relaxed, more and more relaxed, heavier and heavier. All the tension draining away. Letting yourself become aware of any sensation that lets you know that the left hand is relaxing. A warmth, a heaviness, any sensation that lets you know the left hand more and more relaxed. And allowing the relaxation to spread up the wrist, forearm through the elbow, into the upper arm, shoulder, so very relaxed and comfortable. Allowing the process to continue, give permission and it flows both arms to the shoulders, the muscles in the shoulders letting go, relaxing, letting all the tension drain out of the shoulders. And the relaxation continues to spread into the neck, into ways that you haven't let the neck feel in such a long time. Soothing, comfortable, staying firm in a way that allows the airway to stay open, even perhaps better than before. All other muscles and tendons of the neck letting go one by one, the spine perfectly supporting the neck, just allowing the head to rest as you feel more and more comfortable, more and more at ease. The whole body becoming relaxed, heavy, calm, and peaceful. And allowing the relaxation to spread up around the ears, scalp, letting all tension drain away. The muscles around the eyes, letting go. And as do the muscles in the jaw, limp, relaxed, comfortable, at peace, as relaxed as you have ever been. And the relaxation continues down the back, into the chest, the stomach, the pelvis, down into the legs. First the right leg feeling very heavy and comfortable. Limp, heavy, and comfortable. Feeling the support of the chair, the bed, as the right leg is feeling heavier, heavier and heavier, and so comfortable. And then the left leg, all tension draining out of the left leg to be replaced by comfort. A heavy, pleasant, comfortable and deep release and relaxation. And even more curiously, with the comfort and relaxation comes an increased sense of pleasantness. Other sensations perhaps fading away, and the pleasantness becoming more and more apparent, more and more obvious. Take as long as you wish now to enjoy feeling more relaxed. The more these feelings can become a permanent part of your mind, the more you practice them, so that the results can grow, build, and linger beyond this session. They can become a permanent part of what your mind gives you, as naturally as breathing. And now, in a gentle way, in a calm way, now we have reached the time to extend any comfort and relaxation you have gained in this session to the rest of your day and to your daily life. Begin by taking a deep, comfortable, relaxing breath and hold it. Hold it for a moment and then let it all the way out. That's right. Really feel the sensations of each breath. Notice that breathing in feels so different than breathing out. Now, I'd like you to imagine that you are breathing comfort in each time you breathe in. Actual comfort each time you breathe in. And imagine you are breathing tension or discomfort out each time you breathe out. Breathing in comfort, out tension and discomfort. As you do, maybe you already notice a feeling of comfort washing over you, like warm water in a bath. Anytime you want to feel more comfortable, you just rest back and take a very deep, very satisfying breath and hold it. And then, as you let it all the way out, you can let your eyelids close and focus on your breathing. Breathe comfort in and tension out with each breath you take. Really focus your mind on each breath. Everything else fade to the distance. Let each breath contribute to your comfort with each breath you take, filling in your awareness with comfort. And then you can let your mind go to your peaceful place if you like, or anywhere it wishes to go, or just become more and more absorbed by your breath and your comfort. All the time you are learning new ways of helping yourself feel more comfortable, and these skills are becoming more and more automatic and effortless each time you practice. You have the ability to feel more comfortable and peaceful anytime you want. You have the ability to let unpleasant things and sensations fade away into a box until they're needed. You have the ability with each breath to have the comfort and the enjoyment flow back into the body with each breath. And as you practice these skills, the easier it will come for you to keep the comfort with you. Yours to keep with you wherever you are, whatever you are doing. You may even find that later today or tomorrow, or I don't know when, you might suddenly notice that you are keeping the comfort with you for longer and longer, perhaps longer than you would have expected. I don't know exactly how you will choose to practice. You may have a longer practice each day and a number of shorter times, maybe even for a minute or less. But the more you practice, the more your mind will be able to use these skills automatically throughout the day so that you can find comfort and relaxation wherever and whenever you need it. When you are finished practicing and are ready to end the experience, you'll find that your eyes open and your mind is clear and alert, ready to go on with the day. Yet no matter how clear and alert your mind is, this inner comfort, this inner sense of ease can remain with you and grow. And because this is your experience, you can have it whenever you need it. And so now, taking a big breath in and out, coming back into this place, back into your body, shifting around, stretching perhaps, yawning if you feel like it, stretching, yawning, letting the eyes open wide, coming back wide awake and refreshed, and going about your day.